This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Let's talk about the Observer again. Of course, they're breaking down what's happening in the main event. We just read a few moments ago where he's trying to draw comparisons with WCW. He would say the similarities ended just as quickly with what could turn out to be a monumental Raw, where Chris Benoit and Chris Jericho were not only put over Triple H and Steve Austin for the WWF tag titles on May 21st in San Jose, but put over the right way in a match of the year caliber performance, not only by the four wrestlers, but the announcers and setting the stage. The challengers were portrayed as being on the verge of winning numerous times, and most importantly, in the commentary, winning was of paramount importance, including Jericho hitting his lion salt finisher on Austin. And of course, he's going to break down the actual finish itself. But he says the decision to go with Jericho, a decision that was questioned by many, did not give just a glimmer, but a bright ray of hope up and down the roster. There was the belief of many that the various suggestions made, perhaps even correctly, that this had the least box office appeal for the show in specific, but for the long run, if handled correctly, this was the only option that was a step forward. More than anything else, including short-term box office for a pay-per-view, the company desperately needed to add new headliners to its mix because of the stale nature of the product and main events, which would only get worse without a big move. Now, I guess that's important to mention. We just saw a picture of The Rock on the cover of Rolling Stone, but he's out of here to go make a movie. So at this point, you really do need some new top tier talent. And as much as we've pushed Kurt Angle and as much as we've pushed Chris Jericho and as much as we've pushed Benoit, they're not quite to the Austin Rock level. And to your point a moment ago, who was before, after? It's a tough ask. Was anyone else considered, to the best of your knowledge, besides Jericho and Benoit, or was it just obvious at this point we got to try these two guys?
No, Kurt Angle.
Yeah,
Kurt Angle certainly was. He may have been at the top of that list, the eventual list of the hero babyface, because he checked all the boxes. You know, Kurt could work with anybody well. He could make guys that were. Look, nobody had Kurt Angle's athletic ability. Everybody was playing up, because the last thing we wanted was Kurt to have to dumb his game down to carry somebody.
right.
The only time you get in that environment is when you're doing straight enhancement matches. You can kind of get by with it there a little bit, because all the prelim guys only there to take bumps, sell, make an obligatory short hope spot, and then get his ass whipped. So the skill level for that is not that have to be refined. But I thought Kurt would have been a great answer. Jericho, Benoit, you know, where was Eddie in this time frame, Conrad? Do you remember?
Well, I think this is the time when Eddie was trying to earn his stripes again.
Okay, well, that didn't take long.
No.
The cream rises to the top. And it's nice that Terry Reynolds didn't make an appearance at ringside wearing what is it, a bathrobe?
Eddie is released from the company on November of 2001. So he's still, I guess, a little ways away, but he is going to be sent to rehab.
Yeah.
At some point during this month. He's going to be injured by Albert in a match, and then he actually gets cut loose in November. So he's out of pocket. And here we go. Here's Terry Reynolds. Let's track it with a big reveal. That on Shotgun Saturday Night once before too, in the early days of Shotgun Saturday Night. There's something about a Marlena flash spot that you can pretty much count on it getting the right kind of attention, huh?
Yeah. Hence the idea, is it too much? I don't think so. You're playing for the pops. You're playing for the crowd reaction. And did the crowd react when Terry Reynolds was on camera?
Yes.
More often than not. Yes, sir.
See Bradshaw setting up the big power bomb, little spike with Ron Simmons' help. I can't imagine that that's a move you'd like to take. That'd probably be on the short list of moves that nobody wants to take.
The JBL power bomb.
with a little help from Ron Simmons. Come
Oh
on.
God, yeah.
No thanks.
Or
Actually,
the Ron
anything
Simmons
from Ron
spine buster. I'd stay away from that one too.
I'd stay away from Ron Simmons.
Most offensive linemen did down there in his glory days at Florida State.
And that's the end. Acolytes make short work of this tag team situation with Perry Saturn and Dean Malenko.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.